What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your TNA Impact Wrestling review for March 1st, 2018. Now, I know that this program, this podcast, this channel is a mostly based WWE channel. We do reviews, preview and predictions, some rumors, different type stuff, all WWE. But after hearing what some people have said about TNA, about how it's changing and that type of stuff, I thought I would dive right into TNA and see for myself what I thought about it. So, I'm going to start doing TNA reviews every Thursday night over Impact Wrestling, so I hope everybody tunes in for those. Now, there are a lot of things that I liked about this that TNA is doing, and there are a lot of things I thought that was just downright cringeful. It was an overall just an iffy show. Not the best, not the greatest. Kept my attention though throughout the 2 hours that it was on Pop TV tonight. First off, if you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you're not, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications. Follow me on Facebook at 2007 Webby. Everything is appreciated on this channel. A lot of hard work goes into it for you wrestling fans. Now, Impact Wrestling tonight. When I think about what Impact Wrestling's doing, has it changed from what it used to be? Absolutely. But I really look at all the superstars that the WWE used to have and what TNA's doing with them. Austin Aries, Johnny Impact, who used to be John Morrison or Johnny Nitro, whatever you want to call him in WWE. Alberto Del Rio / Alberto El Patron in TNA. Tyrus, who is Brodus Clay in WWE. And most of all those, and Matt Sydal, who was Evan Bourne in WWE. All these stars that WWE used to have, I look at what they're doing with them now and how they really stuck out to me tonight and what TNA really is accomplishing with them and doing with them, making them shine, doing what WWE could have done with them. Absolutely is great. Fantastic. I mean, just take a look at Austin Aries and Johnny Impact. They will be in the main event of the upcoming pay-per-view for TNA Impact. In the main event spot for the TNA Impact Championship. Absolutely fantastic. Austin Aries, the current champion. Johnny Impact, the #1 contender. WWE wouldn't go anywhere near having those two guys be at that spot. No, anywhere near that. They wouldn't even give Austin Aries a Cruiserweight Championship. Now, some might say, Well, John Morrison, Johnny Impact, he had Intercontinental, United States, tag team, blah 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 championships. He was good in the mid card. He had the ECW championship, but still, WWE never gave him that height, that huge spot like TNA is doing, like Lucha Underground did. Really impressed me that that's what they're doing with these two stars. And it's a shame that WWE didn't do that. Matt Sydal, aka Evan Bourne, over in WWE, kind of has that light heavyweight championship, TNA's version. WWE wouldn't have given it to him, anything like that. Sure, they gave him the tag team championship. He had to have Kofi Kingston to really get a title and have a major title run. He's in a champion versus champion matchup next week. Evan Bourne, Matt Sydal, major spot in this company. I like that they're doing that with him. Well deserved. For all those people that really liked good matches, all three of these competitors that I am mentioning always put on great matches. Clinics for the wrestling fans. Alberto El Patron, look, kind of speaks for itself. He's not at the top of the mountain at this point. Just lost the title. Okay, so he's not in the main event spot. Alright, they were building it up that he's going to come after the champion, whoever wins this contest. Between Johnny Impact, and Austin Aries. So it kind of speaks for itself. And it speaks for itself what Alberto El Patron has done in Impact Wrestling. I like the promo that he cut. It was vicious. It was mean. It was really hateful. He seemed determined that he was going to get his championship back. And it was kind of dark and eerie. It didn't have a lot of lighting to it. So I like that they did that. It was different than what I'm used to seeing. Out of just a standard promo by a superstar. Congo Kong took on Joseph Park, who is, I'm assuming Joseph Park is Abyss's manager. He kind of struck me as one of these Paul Heyman type guys. And Congo Kong really impressed me. And the best thing I can say is about this contest is Congo Kong destroys the manager and is on his way, tearing through everybody until he gets Abyss, who is gone right now. Most likely, Congo Kong's going to manhandle, monster handle, however you want to call it, through everybody until Abyss comes back and finally takes down Congo Kong. That's my guess with that. They kind of built that up. EC3 versus Tyrus. Tyrus, another one of those guys that came from the WWE to Impact Wrestling, was the Funkadactyl Brodus Clay. Look, Tyrus, what can you say about this guy? He pretty much squashed EC3, if you ask me. And it's like, okay, whatever. We saw it coming. It was pretty much a squash match. OVA's promo. Ohio versus everyone. Now, they are interesting, their promos. Now you know where WWE got theirs. Definitely. You definitely know where WWE got theirs. It's a knockoff. Except, the thing I don't like about Ohio versus everyone's promos is, it doesn't seem like it was well done. They just kind of put it all together. It seemed like real flat. Ohio, it being backstage and it seemed kind of eerie and dark and scary, and they're supposed to scare people and that kind of stuff. I get that, and it was by a camera, just one camera, and some people might say that it was a knockoff of maybe the Shield, except they put their own twist on it because it's a different three-man group. I don't really see it that way. I see it kind of them continuing the spin of what Matt Hardy did with his compound and kind of how he did stuff on TNA, and then WWE took their rip off of it with the Wyatt family compound, and then how they're doing stuff backstage now with just one camera, except it's more high tech and you can see it better with the camera stuff because they have more money to pour into it. Whatever the case, these guys, kind of impressive. They had the main event spot tonight. I don't know. They were kind of impressive. They're gonna have to prove more to me though if they want to get me completely behind them, because the promo they cut wasn't anything. Us versus everyone. Okay, like we haven't heard that before. El Hijo del Fantasma versus Braxton Sutter. This was a squash match. Braxton got squashed to some degree. He lost. I mean, it was back and forth through part of the time, but in the end, he got squashed. And then he got double squashed by Brian Cage, who planted him with a pile driver in the middle of the ring after the match because Braxton got upset because he said he's the best wrestler right now and he's getting treated poorly because he didn't even get an entrance and he lost and blah blah blah. And then we had him get even treated worse when his former manager or girlfriend or whoever, Laurel Van Ness, the current women's champion, came out and was going to marry her women's championship, and he interrupted that. He objected, and he wanted to marry her and the women's championship. And instead of that happening, she said, no, 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 kicked him to the curb. And Allie just interrupted that whole thing and pretty much made claim once again that she wants the women's championship. So that was pretty much Impact Wrestling tonight. And I hope you've enjoyed this first Impact Wrestling review. Not a terrible show. Not a great show. It is a show I will be going back and watching next week and be doing a review next week. So I hope everybody tunes into this review, likes it, subscribes, shares it, everything. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.